Hey guys, AJ back. So now finally found a Tim Horton shop. So I'm gonna get some coffee and back to my court, right? My court proceeding. I had basically my name was on the docket for today's court date, and they were hoping I'm gonna show up, right? But I remember very clearly the date I was given for the set trial date on the 25th day of September 2025. Today, the Thursday. I'll play my music here. Yes, how are you? I'm doing well, great, thank you. Can I have 2 medium dark roast, please? Coffees.
Medium dark roast coffee?
Yes, please. Black. And I'll get 6 creamers and 6 sugars on the side.
16?
6 creamers, 6 sugars on the side, please, yeah. How much is with the cookie?
I don't know. Okay.
It's got $5.
16?
6 cream and
sugar.
Yes, please. And how much is with the cookie?
1 second, sir.
Ah,
169.
605, right? No, I just cancel. You know what? I have another $5. I'll have to break. No, it's okay. You can give me that. You can give me that. With the cookie.
1 cookie, right?
2 cookies. The 2 cookies. Why not?
Okay.
One for me, one for my mother. Why not?
Anything else, sir?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, this is what happens when they make you a fugitive, a homeless, and an aerospace engineer. Thank you, my friend. Respect. Can I have a receipt?
Yeah.
Thank you. Nasrullah, mashallah, Asma. Bangladesh, mother, where are you from?
Yeah.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, right.
Mashallah. Must be Lebanese or Syrian. You're Syrian? Lebanese, Turkish? Moroccan, mashallah. Can I have a tray if you don't mind? I'm Palestinians, I'm Palestinian. Moroccan king the king Muhammad al-Khamis. Muhammad al-Khamis. He bought the land for the Palestinians in Syria. And I was born there, a refugee. I came here 25 years ago. I'm an aerospace engineer. Alhamdulillah. I'll see you guys. 613 solar. سلموا شكرا. السلام عليكم. See, there we go. We got our coffee. Enjoy, my friend. This is the Canadian way. Tim Hortons, right? Yes, brother. God bless, man. Alhamdulillah. Never know. Alhamdulillah. So yeah, this was a quick it's a little bit raining, I gotta cover the drizzle from the hair because it is what it is. Welcome to Canada. It's a beautiful day, 25th of September 2025. Look at these beautiful pigeons, right? Beautiful pigeons, right? Anyways, so yeah, now I have a court case on the 25th of September 2025. I go and then they're trying to play ping pong. The Crown prosecutor has no idea what is going on. They are fabricating all the lies, all the manufacturing, all the nonsense, where I clearly have my court date set for the 25th of September 2025. Really set by the Justice of the Peace way back in December the 12th, 2024. I was released without any surety, no bail condition. After the 3rd time of being thrown in jail without a just cause. So now, essentially, they try to come up with this yet another trick out of a rabbit hat, falsifying evidence, saying and claiming that I had a bench warrant. Why? Because of a missed court date on the 23rd of January 2025. Absolutely bogus, because clearly on the 12th day of December 2024, my trial date was set for today, the 25th of September 2025. So how is it possible suddenly out of nowhere you had a court date fabricated, manufactured on the 23rd of January 2025, where I was actually already in Alberta? I have been talking about my story and my journey. So I had left to Alberta. Why? I have been made fugitive, homeless from my own hometown, because you cannot get justice applied, right? You cannot simply just go to the courthouse and seek and demand justice under the Constitution of Canada 1982. Section 52, subpart 1 Part 7 of the Constitution Act 1982 suggests and basically is, known as the Supremacy Clause. That is, any law, which laws? Well, child laws at a municipal or provincial level that are, in contrary or goes against or in violation of my, fundamental natural rights and freedom, which are safeguarded by the Constitution, being the supreme law of the land, are to the effect of being null and void. I don't consent. So, my matter, I'm demanding, since I have a 5 criminal allegation, indictable offenses, right? Indictable meaning you go to jail, you serve time in jail. That's why they can put you in custody until you prove your innocence and get you are seen by a judge to evaluate the risk for public safety. And that can be a common ground used for keeping you incarcerated. But then again, you have to come up with full and true facts and events of what exactly transpired. You can't just defame somebody and allege against them that person is public safety risk when their record speaks otherwise. I've been here for 25 years. I'm an entrepreneur, aerospace engineer, electronic system design, right? That's a class 2009, Carleton University graduate with over 15 plus years experience in the high-tech and startup world here in the high-tech Canada Park, at the heart of the industry here in Canada. But telecom, aerospace, I had my degree. I worked in telecom first thing. I'll go into semiconductor, back to hardware design, back to application in the semiconductor industry, back to a lot of things. I have a track record. If I go through my experience alone, he would have to listen to me for the next at least 1 hour is basically the what they call interview, right? Normally when you go for a job interview, but I don't need to apply for jobs when I have my own company and incorporation and my business, 613 Solar. And I've been talking about that. You can follow me on social media, 613 Solar handle, as well as on X Twitter, because my LinkedIn profile had been erased. I had been banned, going from 0 views to 300,000 views, simply for exposing the net zero and green energy scam for not just Canadian, worldwide. So, I am the subject of being a targeted individual, I believe, based on the claim that I have been putting forward, that I do have a box, magic box, blue magic box, right? That basically can generate electricity on demand, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 364 days a year, non-stop, year-round, clock-round, right? And it's basically, I'm building this box, and my cost is $10,000 and 100 Canadian, right? Which you can say, $1,000 US per 1,000 watts rated. And here I am trying to say, well, I have this claim within 12 weeks or less. I'm exercising my natural rights and freedom, and you have no reason for you to keep me locked up or detained unlawfully and then subject to your unlawful release bill conditions to deprive me from my basic rights as safeguarded by the Constitution, which is the supreme law of the land. So I demand that all court proceedings continue virtually, right, over Zoom, so we don't have to miss anything. And basically, I'll go about my business in life in Alberta. I believe a prime province to do business. I mean, you have 80% of the grid in Alberta is fossil fuel, so-called, right? Which is the wrong scientific term. It's liquid, basically liquefied natural gas, LNG, or perhaps you have some, coal, which now they have been, decommissioning over the last few years. But they still have about, I believe, 3 plants, and one that has dual fuel. And I speak like this, and I'm citing data, and because I do my research. I'm an engineer. At the end of the day, we go by data, facts, and data. And when you document and record everything, well, there's a living proof, there's a living record. And your record is a snapshot of AJ's life, Ahmed Jr., right? I've been here for 25 years, law-abiding citizen, not a criminal record. Been acquitted from, unlawful charges anyways, back in the 10th of September 2024. Now going through court motion in a different jurisdiction called Ontario, where they, as in the accused in this case, they are the defendant. The Ottawa Police, the Ontario Provincial Police, the Crown Prosecutor, lower court judges, and every single, individual entity or person, an agent, involved in my case. Because you have a fiduciary duty to uphold the rule of the law. Act in good faith, number one. You act in good faith and then you uphold the rule of the law. And you have to speak up when you are being ordered an unlawful order. The problem is this: when it's muddy and you don't understand what are you being ordered to do and how that goes against the constitution of the land, the supreme law of the land in Canada. And the parent law, which is under the British North American Act 1867, that's when Canada came to exist. The Dominion of Canada, with the first four provinces being Quebec, right, Ontario, or Lower Canada, Upper Canada, so to speak, and Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. By 1982, we had basically the total of 10 provinces and 3 territories, known as Canada. You know, we as you have to go basically and assert and affirm and abide by the rules of the laws of the land you are basically living on. Because you don't live in the water, you're not a fish, you are a human being. Last I checked, you got 2 feet, 2 hands. It's universal, right? A natural law. We can all argue, you know, each one is to go about their livelihood, cause no harm. So that's what it is, cause no harm. The premise is cause no harm. And the administrative side of the government, this is the administrative side, the lower courts, right? They do not have any jurisdiction on, you know, higher courts, as well as Supreme Court of Canada. And this is my application before the Supreme Court of Canada. This is the pretext and the context of what just happened, and keeping myself clear from the way of trouble, and simply exercising my constitutional right as well as my natural right as safeguarded by the Constitution. So my mom is here, so I'm gonna have to. نعم لو لقيت المحل وهياتنا مش على الزاوية، على البنك مشينا.